Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're going to look at a 2023 Miramar by Thor Motorcoach. This is a 37.1 floor plan. The Miramar is one of the more upscale coaches as a gas coach. It's built on a Ford chassis for the Thor line. This coach we're looking at has a full body paint on it, sits on a larger basement so that we have more storage outside, which we'll show you in a little bit. Let's take a look inside and look at that living space that you're going to be using on a regular basis. So this is a 37-foot motorhome and it's a 2 full bath unit. Let's start up at the front. So we have our Ford steering wheel with the traditional controls. We have a nice large screen media center that is Android Auto and Apple CarPlay ready. So you can plug in your phone, take your media with you, and I'll give you a closer look at that. We also have a work center that pulls out and up. You'll notice that the seats are a little more bolstered than what you would see in a number of units. Now, when we look at the living area, we have a nice large dinette. They've even put cushions at the end, so if you're sitting with your back towards the window, you're no longer sitting up against the wall in the window. You have a bit of cushioning there. It's a nice large dinette. Now let's take a look. I'm actually walking through this unit for the first time, so we're going to explore. We have some pull-out drawers down below. The dinette for storage. We have lots of storage around. So a nice open storage. You could put a garbage can here that'd be easily to access, both if you were camping outside and from inside the unit. And you could see that's nice deep storage. Lots of drawers up front. Now we don't have an oven, so that gives us storage below our cooktop with an adjustable shelf. So we could use this for pots and pans, cookie sheets. We could adjust it to the height that would be needed. Now something that I haven't seen before, which I thought was neat, we have an induction cooktop on the side and 2 propane burners. So if we're doing a bit of dry camping, we don't need to run the generator, which is what you'll need to run that induction cooktop. We can actually cook with the propane. But if we're heating up a large pot of water to boil, maybe we're making some pasta, as an Italian that we like to do, that's a great way to heat it up quickly and efficiently. Now above we have a microwave convection oven, so this is going to cook just like a regular oven. Nice storage above. Now one item to point out, being a large coach, and this is actually a bunk model, so if you have a large family or traveling with a large group, we do have it looks like a double to queen drop down bed here over the front, and these are super handy to have. Now we're at the manufacturer's show, so we're not going to be able to demonstrate that bed for you, but we'll see if we can get that done in a different video. But nice large bed for storage. As we continue our walkthrough, we have our residential style fridge, nice extra large and deep, and then massive freezer as well. In the center of the coach, we have our entertainment center with our fireplace and our home theater seating. Because this is a bunk model with drop-down bed and bunks, we don't need the extra sleeping from a sofa, so we can have theater seats here to be really comfortable just to sit back and lounge. Here are our bunks, and you know, there's a tablet holder right there. We've got plugs, USBs, our cable hookup, and then this bunk flips up and out of the way so that if you're using a unit like this and maybe you're a grandparent that wants to head south for the winter, but in the summer you want to travel with your grandkids and your kids, here's the way to do it. It's sleeping when needed, flips into a wardrobe. You can see the hanging bar up top. So you flip that bunk out, you take the bunk mattress typically and put it down in the lower bunk, and boom, you have a wardrobe for extra clothes storage. Now the lower bunk also has the tablet holder. This is a great idea that they're putting that in Gone are the days, it looks like, of having a TV in there, because now you can throw your iPad or your Samsung tablet in there and be able to watch all your movies, etc. Nice big windows to let natural light, and then solid pocket doors to close it off when either you want some privacy or when it's being used as a wardrobe. Now our first washroom is a full washroom here. Porcelain toilet, nice storage space, good countertop space I see here. Hello everyone. Medicine cabinet, and I do like the addition of these additional cabinets here. In the past, that wall would have typically been left empty. There we have some additional storage for toilet paper. Sorry folks, I'm tongue-tied, which is really, really rare. I wanted to say cosmetics, but I didn't mean cosmetics. For your toiletries is what I meant to say. So you could put your toiletries up there, deodorant, etc. while you're traveling. I like the 2 towel holders so that you have that, and then our toilet paper holder is here. And you're gonna laugh that I'm pointing that out, but take a look at a number of motorhomes that don't have a spot for that. Nice large shower here with a solid door. We have big skylight, nice surround, and that's your first washroom. As we come to the back, there's a king size bed on a slide out, because this is a triple slide unit, USBs on both sides, and windows for cross ventilation and storage up top. As we spin around, we have a large bank of storage here. Now we have louvered doors. Now usually louvered doors would mean washer dryer prep. When we look at this compartment, I don't see any power or water hookup. So that could mean that it's an option in this unit that you could option in the ability to have a washer dryer, and it would go here, hence we have the louvered doors. In this unit, it is just a wardrobe. As we continue to look at our storage, we have large storage here. Now there's 2 little ladders here. These are your bunk ladders for up front, as well as your bunk beds here. So our drop down bunk as well as our bunk bed. And you can see one is a little shorter than the other. So this will be our drop down bed. This will be our bunk bed. Now I do like that they're using this compacting ladder, because in the past it was a fixed ladder that you could never store anywhere, or you'd have to store it in your bunk beds, but then if you wanted to use the beds, it was in the way. So kudos to Thor for thinking. That's a great little feature. Then another nice large wardrobe with additional adjustable shelves, so you're not using a massive wardrobe for hanging pants or shirts. You can actually now put t-shirts and folding other items. Plus, we have a total of 6 drawers down below for additional storage. And as we pan back here, I want to show you the amount of space when that slide out is out. So getting changed in the morning, not an issue. There's lots of room here. As we make our way, oh, and actually I guess I should point out one other little item. We do have tilt-a-view here, meaning that bed tilts. So you can incline it, which is nice. If you snore, you could sleep inclined, or you just want to kick back, have a lazy day and watch TV. Now let's take a look at the last washroom in the back. It's a second full bath. We have 4 drawers, storage down below the sink. It's nice and deep, so lots of storage. Our medicine cabinet, which is nice and tall for storing items. And then again, additional cabinets here that they've taken. Nice window to let a lot of light back in here. And again, a good shower. That's about a 2 foot by 3 foot pan. The full surround here with a big skylight above. And it's a decent sized bathroom. You could step out here and get changed with the privacy door that's closed. And what's nice with this layout is we have a privacy door here for the washroom, and we have a privacy door here for the bedroom, so you could segregate out this unit itself. As we move forward, you'll notice the amount of living space is really nice. We've got a linoleum floor, which is nice and easy to maintain. And then the Miramar being, like I said, more of an upgrade, you'll notice our ceiling height is taller. It is a soft touch ceiling. We've got multiple air conditioners and a fantastic fan here as well. Let's go outside, take a quick look outside at our storage compartments. Now we have aluminum baggage door compartments here. So they're nice large compartments. You'll notice, as I mentioned, it sits on a larger chassis, so it sits up higher. We have more pass-through storage, and you'll notice these two compartments are actually connected so that we have a lot of flexibility in that pass-through storage area. The aluminum doors are nice because they swing wide. They do have a shock on them to hold the door, and they're an insulated door here, so it'll keep your items better temperature controlled I shouldn't say temperature controlled, better temperature, whether it's really cold outside. It'll give a little more warmth inside, and in the heat, it'll keep some of that heat out. And then these aluminum doors, they clasp nicely. Frameless windows on the Miramar is a nice touch. And then we do have, I'm going to step out of the ray of the sun, a nice armless awning. And when I say armless, it means you don't have the arms sitting down the side of the coach. The arms, you'll notice up there, come out with the awning, so there's no more, if you're very tall, walking around and clipping yourself on the arms. Well, I want to say thank you to you, our viewers, for viewing this video. If you like the video, please click the like button. Please click the subscribe as we push to the 10,000 subscriber mark. This is a Thor Miramar 37.1. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you live life to the fullest each and every day. Check back soon on more videos on great Thor Motorcoach products.